Hello and welcome to a very special Tamagotchi Nano unboxing. I have here today the Tamagotchi EVATCHI, and clearly, as the title probably says, this is a Neon Genesis Evangelion Tamagotchi Nano. And this is one of my all-time favorite Tamagotchi Nanos, if not my very favorite. Actually, the Demon Slayer is probably my favorite, but in terms of like gameplay, mechanics, originality, attention to detail, this is probably one of the best. And I'm going to be unboxing it for you today. As you can see, we have the Ava Unit 1 color or shell design, and yes, I have wanted to own this one for quite a while. I am a Evangelion fan, and I think I might have started watching it when this Nano was announced. I'd always meant to watch the anime, and then this Nano was announced, and I was like, oh my god, I need to watch it now before it's released. I believe this was released back in 2020. I love this Nano. We're going to be unboxing this today, and I'm going to be giving it a review. It's been a long time coming. I've probably run it more than most of the Nanos that I own, so hopefully I remember what I'm supposed to say about it as we go through, but it is one of the Tamagotchi Nanos that, or I think it's like the only one that kind of has its own lore, and I read up on it before I started recording just now. And the lore is that the Nerve, the big company or whatever you want to call it, what would you even call Nerve? I don't know, but if you know the anime, you know what Nerve is. I'm not going to get into it too much, but Nerve has taken some angels and forced them back into an embryonic state, and then when you're playing the Tamagotchi, you're supposed to have the role of a member of Nerve, I think, and your job is to raise the angel and I guess do tests on it. I don't know exactly, but I'll throw the I'll throw the lore up on the screen so you guys can read that if you're interested. But yeah, so not many Tamagotchi Nanos have legitimate lore like that, so this one is very unique in that sense. And I mean, it makes sense because Evangelion is one of the most popular animes ever and maybe one of the most impactful as well, so it makes sense that it would have its very own lore. So this is the packaging. I forgot to mention that I bought this one a few days ago on Amazon, and it was listed as used like new. And obviously this is brand new. So I guess someone ordered it, returned it, and I got it for cheaper because they returned it to Amazon. So that's really sweet. So we're going to open this here. We're going to look at the instruction manual. I think it's an instruction manual, yeah. Because nowadays they don't actually print them out anymore. So this kind of feels nice. I like having a little instruction manual or pamphlet or something. Okay, so this is all in Japanese. I have no idea what this says, but we're gonna look at it anyway. Warnings and stuff. This is the showing the physical features of the device, and then it's showing the startup, which as you can see, it starts in a egg case thing, and then it turns into a fetus looking thing. And then I love this Nano because it's one of the few Tamagotchi versions that goes into a cocoon stage, and that is kind of a throwback to the Tamagotchi Mothra and the Tamagotchi Morino. And yeah, I just love that stage. I don't remember how long they stay in the cocoon for. I think it's 3 hours or something, but yeah, this is talking about the games and blah blah blah, whatever. You get the idea. But this is printed on nice kind of smooth paper. I don't know. But I like having an instruction manual. It feels nostalgic now because all we get is QR codes. So that is very, very cool. Yeah, like honestly, if you were thinking about buying this Tamagotchi and you were having doubts, if you're a fan of Evangelion, I highly recommend it. Like there's no way I wouldn't. So yes, this is the Ava 01 test type. Very nice. And it's a very lovely purple color. I think it looks even nicer in person. And, you know, gold buttons, green accents, very, very nice. Let's go ahead and pull the tab, and hopefully the batteries still work. They probably will, but okay, very nice. Okay, one of my favorite details about this device is that the clock screen actually looks different than other Tamagotchi Nanos, and hopefully we'll be able to see the screen clear enough. Nano screens are very hard to capture, and I'm going to do my best, so bear with me. But as you can see, it does look different than other Tamagotchi Nano clock screens. So I'm going to go ahead and set the time to something. And the buttons are super soft and responsive. It's very nice. Okay. This is the hatching sequence. Okay. And there's our little creepy, disgusting monster baby. I love this thing. I am so... It's been a minute since I've hatched one of these, and that sprite is just kind of hideous, kind of adorable, and I love... That's what I'm all about. I'm all about weird VPET vibes. So you can feed them S2... Do we call it S2 engine? It's been a minute since I've watched, but you feed it S2 engine, I think. Is that what you call it? I can't remember. I really can't remember. And then you can also feed it, I think it's a watermelon, yeah. So the snack is a watermelon and the meal is S2 engine. Let's go ahead and feed a bunch of snacks so we can see the close-up animation for this fetus thing. It's so disgusting. I love it. Okay. And then these are the like training simulations. They call them simulations instead of games, which I very much appreciate. So there's battle, and then I don't know what this one is, but let's do this one first. Oh, we're dodging. Oops. Okay. That was the first training simulation. Let's do the next one. Oh man, it has to like perfectly triangulate or whatever. Oh no, I missed that one too. No. There we go. Nice. Okay. So those are the two training simulations. I think that's only, yeah, there's only two of them. Hey, so I'm editing and I forgot to mention a couple of things. So first of all, the angels are actually kept in LCL according to the lore, and instead of them pooping, occasionally the LCL will get dirty or contaminated and you will have to flush it out to keep them healthy. And if you fail to do this, they will then raise an AT field, and if they keep the AT field up, they will eventually die. So that is the equivalent of illness on this model. I didn't get footage of an AT field, but I did get footage of the LCL thing. So here you go. I mean, this is a Tamagotchi Nano, so it's very simple. However, the EVATCHI is very unique in my opinion because I feel like there are a lot of angels that you're able to raise on this device. And obviously it's not unusual to have many different characters, but I think this one has more than other Tamagotchi Nano models, and it also has like a lot of very in-depth secret evolutions. Occasionally on this model, you have to raise like one generation of angel, and then it has to pass away, and then after it passes away, then you're able to raise the next secret evolutions. This is editing me again. I just wanted to clarify that in order to get some of the secret evolutions, you actually have to raise like 5 different angels. I'll throw up some screenshots of a guide that I found. I should have done research before I recorded this video, but I guess I'm doing it now, so... If you are attempting to do that and your batteries run out on your Tamagotchi Nano, then you're kind of screwed because it doesn't have a save file function. So if you're doing a long run and the batteries aren't very fresh and your batteries die before, you can make it to your final evolution, that kind of sucks. I remember people complaining about that, but I was just excited for there to be new mechanics because not all Tamagotchi Nanos have like a multi-generation aspect thing. Like you don't have to raise another character first in order to get to a secret evolution. So I think it's pretty cool. And it's pretty challenging to get characters that you want on this device sometimes, which sounds kind of annoying, but since it's a Tamagotchi Nano, I'm perfectly fine with it because they are very easy and low maintenance. The cutscenes in this one are pretty great too. I was hoping to get a cutscene on camera. I don't know if that's going to happen today, but I just love this thing. I think it's great, and I also love this creepy, weird little wormy baby. Like, whoever designed this, big kudos. I love monster / scary, creepy, whatever you want to call it, virtual pets, and the fact that it comes wrapped in this little Tamagotchi Nano shell makes it even cuter to me. So I really do love the EVATCHI. Easily, this is like top tier, S tier Nano. I love it to death. It's definitely, not only is it a good Tamagotchi Nano, it's just a good virtual pet in general. It's very low maintenance, but the characters are interesting. It has good cutscenes, interesting games, and I just love it. I love it to death. This is my 3rd EVATCHI model now, and I also own the Asuka color, and then I own the pink color, but I forget what her name is, so oops. I think my favorite is probably the Asuka shell, just because I like Asuka. But this Shinji shell is definitely up there. I like this a lot, and the pink shell is just gorgeous. I can't deny myself a pink shell. So, but yeah, this is my little guy, and he's gonna hang out with me for the next few days. I don't know who I'm gonna raise, but whoever I end up raising, I will share on my shorts section. I'll definitely make some shorts about this guy. It's great. If you've ever thought about picking one of these up and you were hesitant, don't hesitate. Do it. They're great. No regrets. And yeah, I think that's all I have for today. Let me show you his saying no animation because it's really cute. So cute. I love him. If you love Evangelion and you love Tamagotchi, definitely pick this up. Or if you're a Digimon fan who loves Evangelion, I think this is a good entry point to Tamagotchis if you don't already have any. And yeah, I freaking love this thing. I couldn't recommend it more. And that is all I have for today, I think. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching. But until next time, I will see you later. Bye.
Get in the Ava.